My home is not selling. It is on the market. Come on, buyers, come and buy my house. If this is you right now, your home is actively on the market and you are not receiving any offers on it and you're starting to get worried, here are 4 signs that you may want to think about and consider as you move forward with keeping your house on the market. And I'm also going to share with you a couple of things that you can do and speak to your listing agent about if you are in this situation. So stick around. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this week's video. Let's talk about this uncomfortable situation of, oh my gosh, my house is on the market and we're not getting any offers, any action on the market, any showings, nothing. So here are 4 things that you want to think about and consider that may be signs that you need to rethink some things with your house. Here's the first situation. Maybe your house has been on the market and you have had quite a bit of showings, but no offers. Well, that may be a sign of your house may be too overpriced for the market, or it may be a sign that your marketing plan with your listing agent needs to be tweaked a little bit. What your agent should be doing is on a weekly or a bi-weekly basis, they should be sending you recently sold homes or recently active homes or recently homes that went under contract that are in your area that are very similar to what your house looks like in size and things like that. So they should be keeping you up to date with what is actively going on in the market and how that compares to your house. And if that is the situation that maybe things aren't matching up like they should, then you may want to reconsider the list price of the house that you have right now. The next thing you might want to consider that if your house is on the market and you are getting a lot of showings but no offers, maybe pricing is it, but it might also be something that is wrong with the house that you may not even think about. Maybe you have an odd smell in your house. Maybe you have pets and that smell is in the house. That can really be off-putting to buyers. Absolutely. So if there's something that you can change with the house, I would recommend doing that. Now, there are definitely some things that you can't change that, unfortunately, hey, can't change it, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer. Like if we're behind a major street, yes, we're going to hear traffic. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You cannot move the house. But if there is something with the house that might be off-putting to buyers, I would definitely do what you can to see about fixing those things, and hopefully that will get some offers on your house. Something else that may be happening is that other homes in the area are selling, and you need to think about, okay, why is that house selling and my house not selling? I would recommend that you talk to your listing agent and say, hey, can you talk to that other listing agent for that active house and find out what it was that got an offer on that house? What was it about it? Was the house a little bit bigger? Was the house a little bit more updated? And try to compare that house that now has a contract on it to yours and see if there's anything in that comparison that you can do to make your house stand out to get some offers on it. Another sign that you may want to reconsider your marketing plan, your pricing with your house, is that you're just not getting any feedback on the house from buyers agents when after they're done walking through your house. It's kind of one of those things in our industry that a lot of times buyers agents don't provide feedback because they think, well, the only feedback is if my client's going to buy the house or not. Well, they're not going to buy the house, so there's no feedback, So, and some people are just too busy or they're too lazy to provide the feedback or something like that. Who knows? But for me, it's definitely a common courtesy. I would like feedback on the house. What happened when you came through it? Did the neighbor down the street come in and talk to you and talk you out of the house? Did it smell funny? What happened when you came to see the house that caused your client not to put an offer on it? And it could be something functionally with the house. Absolutely. But sometimes there's also agents that just don't want to hurt feelings. They just don't want to hurt your feelings. But I like to think of it as, please be honest. Please tell us the truth, because if there's something that we can change or something that we just don't know about, then let us know about it so we can change it for the next buyer. Okay. With that to say, if you are not getting any feedback on your house, then definitely talk to your agent and say, did you get any feedback? Can you call that agent and give the feedback? Because a lot of times you call that agent and try to get feedback. Can you reach out specifically to that agent and ask for feedback if it's not already automatically provided? Because also in those cases, when the listing agent specifically reaches out to another agent by a phone call, then you're more likely to get honest feedback about the house. And as an agent myself, I just really appreciate that when a buyer's agent is honest with me as to why this house is not selling. The most important thing is that you are working with a real estate agent that really knows how to identify what could be the reason why your house is just not selling right now. When you go to list your house with the agent, you want to find out what the average days on market are for your type of house in your area, just so you have a round number in mind that if on average homes sit for 25 days on the market, then you know that. Now, I want to be below average, of course we do, but you also need to know that it's the average number. Some homes have sold for 7 days and some homes have sold for 42 days, and that's how we get that average. So you just want to have that number in mind before your house hits the market, so you're not like, well, my house has been on the market for 3 days, why don't we have an offer yet? It just helps you to know and have a better peace of mind when your house does go on the market. And you also want to make sure that your agent is going to be honest with you. If the issue is pricing, then you need to be open and receptive that maybe it is the price of the house and that's the reason why it's not selling. But also on the flip side, you want to know what your agent is doing to actively market that property, whether it's on social media, whether it's with video, whether it's with picking up the phone call and literally calling agents talking about your house, whether it's going to Realtor networking, breakfasts or lunches or things like that, and talking about your house that's for sale. You also want to know what your agent is doing to get your house sold for you. I would love to know in the comments below, are you in this situation right now? Is this happening to you? And what are you and your agent doing to get your house sold? If you guys found any value in this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel because I provide weekly real estate content to you, which is something that I absolutely love to do. All right, thanks for watching.